Welcome back, pre-algebra. We're in lesson 25. We're going to talk about area as a difference. So up until now, when we have a shape, let's say it looks kind of like this, we have been, ooh, that's a really bad shape. Let's say it doesn't look like that. Let's say that it looks more like something similar to that. Let's make that more of a 90-degree right angle. There we go. That's much better. So up until now, we have been sectioning it off like this and saying area 1, area 2, and adding area 1 and area 2 together to get the total area. But we could also subtract area. And the way we would subtract area, or subtract to find area, would be to find the area of the total rectangle here, and then subtract this area here. We'll call it A1. So we would take the enlarged area and minus area 1 to get the total area. So let me show you, or walk with you to show you what that looks like. So for instance, we have this shape. We have 6, we have 8, we have 12, and we have 4. So if this were, we have to use our imagination, if this were a full rectangle, right, then it would be 8 by 12, right? That would be the length and the height. So we would say 8 times 12 is equal to 96, and we're just going to say units squared, right? Because we don't know what the units are. But then we would come over here and we would say we've got to eliminate area 1 because it isn't there. So we would figure out what that is, and we would say, well, if this is 4 and this is 8, then this is 4, because 4 and 4 is equal to 8. And I know this is not 6, but that's what the measurement is. If this is 6, then this is 6, because 6 and 6 is 12. So this little box here has to be 6 by 4. So 6 times 4 would equal 24 units squared, and we would subtract those units one from the other. Let me move these equal signs to find the actual area that we have in all. So that'd be a 2, that would be a 7, so that'd be 72 units squared would be this area. So it is possible to either A, put together 2 units and add them together, 2 areas, or B, find an enlarged area that's easy to calculate and subtract the difference here that isn't actually there. So we're going to do a few problems doing it the second way just for funsies so we can see if we can do it. Alright, so let's find example. We just did example 25.1. Let's do example 25.2. Here we have a complicated shape. Let me draw it and then I'll come back. Alright, so here is our shape. So doing it the new way, we would envision a full rectangle here all the way around. I'm just going to go ahead and draw the line, the green line, all the way around. Alright, so the bottom dimension is 10, and if this is 2 here, then this dimension is going to be 4, right? So it's 4 by 10. So the whole rectangle is equal 4. Let's see what's the unit of measure. It's feet. 4 feet times 10 feet is equal to 40 feet squared. So now we have area A and area B, and we're going to subtract those from the 40 feet. So this first area we see is 2 by 2. So A is equal to 2 feet by 2 feet, which is 4 feet. So we can go ahead and subtract 4 feet square from 40 feet, and we are left with 36 feet square. Now we're going to get B. B, it seems, is 2 by 4. So we are going to say 2 feet times 4 feet is equal to 8 feet square. We're going to subtract that, and that is going to leave us 28 feet square as our area for this big shape. So not so hard when you think about it, not so different from the other way, and you might actually find it's a little bit easier to wrap your head around than trying to break it up into smaller boxes, right? So it's actually up to you how you want to solve it. You can either break it into shapes, or you can envision it as one box and then subtract the cutouts of that shape, so that it's a little bit easier to see maybe that way for some people. And that's all we have for lesson 25. If you come across anything that just doesn't make sense, or you're stuck on it and you just need a little clarification, or you have absolutely no clue what you're doing, in any case, please message me, send me a text, screenshot, and if you look, my phone number is usually at the bottom of most of the messages I send to Jupiter Ed. So if you don't have my number, A, look on one of those messages, or B, ask for it in class. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, I will see you in lesson 26.